This is the large 21-inch Maxi thread carousel storage. It will hold up to 450 standard size spools, as well as up to 90 bobbins. I'm going to go through, set this up, show you how very simple it is. It should take you less than 10 minutes. Once you receive your item, you're going to unpack it. You will receive your list of parts. Simply unpack those. You can set those up. The only additional tools you will need will be a 3/4 inch wrench and a 3/4 inch socket ratchet. This particular model has the optional wheels, so if you grab your base, on the bottom side you'll have 4 pre-drilled holes for your wheels and the recessed hole for your center rod support. If you did not purchase the optional wheels, then it still comes with the 4 pre-drilled holes. You just won't have any wheels to put in there. But in the future, should you want to purchase a set of wheels, you can buy those on Amazon and add those to those. So they will be pre-drilled. So the first thing you're going to do if you purchase the wheels is grab your wheels and just slowly push those into the pre-drilled slot. Now the wheels actually have a metal retaining ring that helps keep that in place. So now with the wheels inserted, you can flip it upside down and the wheels are not going to fall out. The next step is to take your center rod support, take your one nut and thread it approximately 2 inches onto the shaft. Place a flat washer and this will get fed through the top side. On the bottom side, which is the side with the recessed hole, place a washer and another nut. So thread this nut on just until that rod is flush with the bottom of that nut. Simply then turn over, and while you hold up on the center rod, just finger tighten that second nut down. Take your wrench and firmly snug that into place. We're done with the wrenches. Now it's simply a matter of assembling your carousel. Grab your bottom shelf, and this is the one without the access slots cut in there. Take one washer, slide your washer down, slide your bottom down. Take another washer, spacer, and a washer, and next shelf. The 5 remaining shelves are all identical, so there's no order that they have to be placed in. Washer, spacer, washer, shelf, washer, spacer, washer, shelf, washer, spacer, washer, shelf, washer, spacer, washer, and shelf. Your washer, your last spacer, your last washer, and then you're going to grab your last 1/2 inch nut and you can finger tighten that down. Now what you want to do is just kind of finger tighten that down and kind of move these around, because just to see how they spin for you. And when you're satisfied with how easy they rotate, take your acorn cap, thread that on. Now you will need your wrench and your socket, and then just snug that tight, and that will double nut those top together, and that will remain with that same tension for your shelving. If you'll notice, every shelf has 2 extra steel pins up front, and what that is, that helps counterbalance for the missing slot to help keeps it balanced. So that's why I have those in there. And then lastly, your bobbin thread holder just sits right there on top. And now it's just a matter of grabbing all your thread and your bobbin and load it up. With the slots all aligned, that gives you plenty of room where you can reach in, store your thread. Once your bottom thread or wherever you want to store is, if that one's full, then you simply can rotate that next shelf so that you can access the slot, and then you reach in and store. And you just continue that all the way up until it's full. And then once you reach the top, then you can simply load them up. I have seen some photos where customers actually like to store these upside down, but mine are actually sealed so I don't have a hole poked in there. They'll store them upside down so that you can actually see the number color coded and everything like that. But I don't have, I guess I can puncture a hole in that. They'll store them upside down. These will accept the smaller thread, the bobbin threads. I also do now make a tall bobbin holder, which I will, you can find on my website. I'll provide the link down below, and I'll also make a video for that one as well. So once this is full and you're loaded up, then if you purchase the one with the wheels, you can simply store it out of the way when you're done with it. Some customers also designed a cover so that they can put a dust cover over it, because I know that they don't want their thread to pick up dust when they're not getting used. I do have an option. One customer suggested making, if they would could purchase just an optional shelf without any pins in there, and would be full, that they can set on top and then drape the complete cover over top of that. And if that's something you're interested, let me know. I can work you up a price just for an extra shelf, and it will be no additional shipping. Thank you very much.